Hello again, everyone, and welcome to this week's market update for April 8th. Avocado prices are on the move again this week, and that move is sharply upward, and you might say it's the perfect storm for Mexican growers. Mexico supplies over 75% of all avocados consumed in the U.S., and California is just not a major supplier anymore. A heat wave has delayed the harvest in California on what is being reported as a very small crop this year. Demand is at an all-time high, with avocados featured just about everywhere you look on restaurant menus and grocery store ads. We are approaching Holy Week, when harvesting in Mexico shuts down for the week, and we can expect to see record high prices and shortages in the coming weeks. Easter is late this year, and after the Holy Week shutdown, shippers will be scrambling to fill Cinco de Mayo orders. It's going to get interesting, to say the least. Okay, now let's move on to something more positive. We finally have our first shipment of ramps this week. They are late this year, but good things come to those of us who are patient. Ramps, which are sometimes called wild leeks or spring onions, look like scallions, but they're smaller, slightly more delicate, and have one or two flat, broad leaves. They taste stronger than a leek, which generally has a mild onion flavor, and are more pungently garlicky than a scallion. Now, while many argue over what constitutes a healthy ramp population in a forest patch, it is best to harvest conservatively. Studies show that only 5 to 10% of the ramps in a patch should be harvested each year to ensure their future survival. It is that time again when we start the transition period back to Northern California. As the desert growing season starts to wind down and the bulk of the product in the northern regions are not quite ready, supplies of romaine, green and red leaf lettuces are beginning to tighten this week. Intermittent planting gaps are expected in the north throughout the month of April and into early May due to the heavy rains and planting disruptions earlier this year. As Oxnard becomes the sole area for celery on the west coast, supplies remain very limited with markets near all-time highs. Well, that's it for this week, and if you need any further information, please contact our customer service department or your sales rep. Thank you very much.